Yes, people. Welcome to Perspectives. It's Monday morning, the 9th of March. And you know what it is, yeah? There's been a lot of football being played, the FA Cup and all that kind of stuff, and there's Premier League games last week and stuff. But don't think that this fraud's going to get away with it, yeah? He's not going to get away with it, and we're going to cook him for at least 20 minutes. So for the next 20 minutes, this brother's going to get cooked. I've got my cooking apron on, yeah, and I'm ready to cook. So let's start. Let me just. Do you have any words to say first before I cook your ass? Okay.
There's nothing for me to say.
Okay. So just mute yourself for a moment, yeah, because I'm not gonna have nothing from you. So, Mr. Car Trick, and I call him Carrick. I'm calling him Car Trick, yeah, because the brother, like Ollie, spinning the wheel, yeah. But this man's doing tricks with the wheel, bro. This man's doing all type of magic with the wheel, bro. The wheel's running itself, the car's running itself. How can these men lose to 10 men twice in a season, bro? Twice in a season, 10 men. How can they let man like this? Yeah. How can they let man? I'm gonna tell the people a little bedtime story right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna give people a little bedtime story. Let me just share, if I can share the thing. I'm just gonna, I wish I had some baby music and stuff like that. Yeah. Because these man, yeah. 12 years ago, these man had a youngster called William Osulu. Look at that. You've got man like Brian Robson. What's his name again? What's his name? Centre back, innit? What's his name? I've forgotten his name. Tell me his name. Centre back. What's his name again?
Who?
The centre back next to him. So you've got Brian Robson.
Who's this Donny?
Tall guy. I can't remember his name. Someone in the chat, let me know. Anyway, I remember his name will come to me in the end.
I'm pissed, bro.
You had a bit. Hold on. You ain't talking right now. You're not talking right now. Listen. Don't let me put you on mute, bro. Yeah. So these man, and you know what I've learned? I've got a knack of turning the channel to a game when a team's gonna score. And I just thought, you know what? I ain't watching. You know what? I've watched my game. I think that was the day before, but I can't remember. Maybe no, whatever game it was. I know you lot was the late kickoff. So I thought, you know what? Let me go and tune into this game. It's like 1-1 and that. Let me go and tune into this game and see what's going on. You know what I mean? Newcastle down to 10 men. Surely United's gonna just do their thing. Surely United are gonna, kick on Carico, as you were calling him last few weeks. Mikel Carica. That's what we were hearing. That's what the people were hearing. Do you know what I'm saying? The star man, man. I'm hearing man saying that he's the man going forward. You know what I mean? You don't want no other manager. You know what I mean? Not you personally, but man saying Mikel Carica is the future. I'm hearing Man United fans, and I'll call you out as well, you little bumble. Man like Mark MUFC. Going civil war on his show when Osulu dumped on you. Him and this other Man United fan called Balitech. Them man were going at each other. Civil war. It was lovely to see. Man was just fuming. One man saying, "Oh, we should have saved that," which no, he's not saving that because the way he's bent that ball round the defender, yeah, keeper ain't saving that, no way. But the way the keeper's just standing there like that, yeah, it was music to my ears. All of this fake chess, all of this, And I'll be honest with you, yeah. I thought you man were gonna do something. I'm not gonna get it twisted, because I thought you man were gonna go to Newcastle and have a little something for them. I did think that, because you man have been on a good run. So I can't curse you that badly, yeah. But you let this youngster, this Walad that played for you 12 years later, he don't even get minutes. This brother don't even get minutes. And look at his face in the second photo. Man's like, I dumped on you. You should have kept me. Where was Mboma? I don't even know if he played. Where was Chesko or Sheshko? Where was Bruno Fernandes? Where was Cass? I'm calling him Cass today, not Casemiro. Where was Cass? Where was these men? Yeah. I'm going to need answers for you. I'm going to let you talk, because I thought I was going to cook you for 15 minutes. Because I'm fasting, my mouth's dry and stuff. I'm going to let you answer for your crimes. And I want you to answer particularly how it's been too, and you can't blame Amarin for this. You cannot blame Amarin for this, because Carrick is Amarin's twin in this instance. 10 men lost both games. Explain yourself, my brother. Please explain how you lost to 10 men. You're not supposed to lose, bro. You don't lose. That's the one rule. Yeah, you do not lose.
What we're not going to do, yeah, is say man's twinning and that with that absolute terrorist. Yeah, let's keep it a buck. Yeah, disappointing loss, unacceptable performance by players. Right, it was disappointing. I thought Carrick made a couple of substitutions wrong, a couple of wrong decisions, bringing on Malacia, taking off Casemiro early. He got a couple of things wrong, cool. But what we're not going to do is pretend like, you know, Man City in 6th like Liverpool. This is his first. He lost the game.
Oh, hold on. You're talking about Liverpool.
Now, what we're not going to do is, because with the noise, and this goes to United fans as well, crashing out. Why are Mans holding Carrick to a different standard than Amarin? I need to know. And this is the rivals. I expect the rivals to cook in it. This is what, fair enough in it. The game's the game. But within the United fan base, I'm seeing Mans crashing out at Carrick. I'm seeing Scholes come out say bullshit. I'm seeing all sorts of madness. Why is Carrick being held to a higher standard than Amarin? This brother just lost his first game ever. Deep that. His first ever loss across 2 tenures.
Fair enough.
First loss. Yeah. Man acting like he's just man acting like he's just done a mad thing, like, we've lost 7 games on a bounce, and that's not the case. We need to keep a bit of perspective here as well, right? No pun intended. We need some perspective. Man just lost his first game. Why the crash outs? Yes, it wasn't good enough. Yes, it was poor. Yes, it was. We had chances to win. That's the most disappointing thing. Yoro had a chance, and Mbeumo missed a sitter. Bruno being an idiot with a penalty, giving that away. We had enough chances to see the game out and win. And I said last week, look, I don't care about performance. Man just need a stinky 1-0, wrap it up, get out of there. Unfortunately, because we didn't get the win, man, I have to chat about the performance now. This is it. Performance was unacceptable. I thought the players were looking out of ideas, a bit leggy. And I knew this would be a bullying thing, and we got bullied. We got bullied in that midfield. Joe Linton had man on ropes. Lewis Hall was slapping man up. Yeah. Osula, like, bro, when he scored, I was just like this. I couldn't say anything. I was just shocked. What a goal. Like, when them ones and the goal's just so sick. It's like, bro, man whipped it from there. And it was a cold finish. Like, I can't blame Lamins for that. He was not saying, no keeper in the world saving that. Right. Overall, yes, I can say, look, that was not at the levels, nowhere near the levels. And I've been saying, look, our performances slightly have dipped since the Arsenal Fulham kind of game. We have been playing a bit slower. I don't know if it's lack of momentum because we're taking so many days off in between games, or is the opposite? A man just working too hard, which I don't think is true, because you're only playing 1 game a week. So maybe not enough minutes is causing Man to be rusty. You're losing momentum midweek. What I don't accept here from United fans, not so much the rivals, but the United fans cooking Carrick for his first loss. Where was this energy for Amorim when we're losing 6-7 games in a month? Where was this energy for him, blood? Like, am I saying something crazy? Am I going mad? Why are man's crashing out on Carrick? It's his first loss. The rival, everyone was waiting for this, you know. Everyone was waiting for that first loss because United actually winning the game. So the fact that you were waiting for the first loss and we're still third place, yo, is it right to crash out on Carrick like that? I don't think so. Is it right to compare him to Amorim? I don't think so. I don't think that's fair. We're still third place, 11 points with Villa, considering how crap we've been this season. No one would have had us third at this stage of the season. You get me? So I'm not accepting the fact that people are trying to hold Carrick to standards which they wouldn't hold Amorim to, because Amorim was in a job after losing. He lost the final, still in a job, and no one was saying anything. I've been on his case, but what? Carrick lost his first game, and now man is switching like that and switching on him.
Yeah, but what about this brother? What about this brother?
Bro, I
thought Carrick's supposed to be saving this brother.
Fuck his dad as well. I don't give a crap about this man. I'll be honest. His relevancy is gone after like that 5th win. Yeah, he should be thanking God. Yeah, that West Ham didn't beat West Ham drew. We didn't get the win because he's not got a career after that. I don't care about him, blood. You get me? We need as many wins on the board as possible, and it's nothing to do with man's trim. I don't give a toss, and the players don't give a toss either. They've come out and said, "Look, that's not our problem, innit? I don't care about man's trim," and this is why when I was going in on Amorim, man couldn't get more than 3 wins back to back. Yeah, it was all give him time. I see changes. Look at the XG. Look at this. Look at that. Cool. So why are you crashing out? Why was everyone crashing out now when Carrick lost his first game ever? His first ever loss.
Question. I hear it. But fair question from Nems. Yeah, he's saying, is United getting top 4? I think that's a fair question.
I think we will. I think we still will. One thing that these teams got to take account is that yes, they're playing in extra games and we get bantered for it. But look at your risk of injury now. Look at how many minutes you guys are playing. You're still in the FA Cup. You're still in the Champions League. There's 2 legs to do midweek. You got your Prem games in the middle. Players are missing from certain squads anyway. Chelsea aren't exactly full depth. Liverpool aren't. They're dying for a winger, screaming out for one. They've not even got Isak back.
Thingy's injured as well now.
Who's
what's his name? The goalkeeper. What's his name? Alisson's out now as well.
There you go. So how are they confident that they're going to get top 4 over us? We've got less risk to manage. So I can be confident in the fact that, we banter us for only 1 game a week. Cool. But, that's a benefit as well. You can't act like it's not true. You look how many games everyone else is playing. Look at your squad depth. And you're telling me that you guys are going to slog it through all competitions and still manage top 4. Either Chelsea, Liverpool, or Villa are going to miss out. One of them will. So United will get top 4 by default.
But let's quickly look at the table, because the table's looking spooky right now, bro. Let's look at. Hold on. The table. I mean, those top 4. I think the top 4 looks proper spooky when you look at it. Let me just bring up the table.
What people don't look at is the fixture runnings for the teams involved. People just look at the table. No one's looking at the fixtures and who's running in with who. And you look at Liverpool and Chelsea's fixtures, it's mad. It's crazy. Even Villa's.
Yeah, I think Chelsea's got the hardest games, But the thing with Chelsea, man, Chelsea are one of them teams, that they can beat. I suppose they can beat the bigger teams on their day. It's just the smaller teams. They got that kind of like Chelsea disease, isn't it?
And this is it, right? It's the smaller teams where you expect to get the points over the line, and that's where you slip up and will slip out the top 4, top 5, in my opinion.
But look at the points gap though between there's only 3 points. But
yeah, if you were to put your money on one team missing out here, who would it be? Because I'm telling you now, like I could put Villa. 2 before United. It would be Villa. I'd put Villa and Chelsea as the first 2 options, dropping out. even before Liverpool and Man United. I think even Liverpool sitting in 6th, they still have enough quality in that team, I think, to get them over the line.
Yeah. Hey, Nems is trolling, man. You know.
Yeah, I know he's a fraud, and no one listens to his opinions still. This guy told me that they'd be retaining Prems and this and that, and look at him. So now he's below United. So you can't take them man seriously. You get me? They're not going to win champs either. Yeah, none of them. I don't think Chelsea or Liverpool win in Champions League. Let's have it right.
Gala knocks these men out as well, man.
It may not be Gala, but listen, like this slot Donny doesn't do well in cup competitions anyway. He ain't won a single cup, so I'm not hanging my hat on that.
So you're saying right here, right now, that top 4 is yours, yeah?
Yeah. We have Aston Villa next at Old Trafford, which is a normal 3 points. And then we'll hopefully increase the gap on Villa. We have to play Chelsea at the Bridget, and we also have to play Liverpool at Old Trafford in May. So it's in that.
Remember what I said to you after the Fulham game, yeah? I said, let's see what Carrick's like after a loss.
And it's true.
And this is what we need to see now. So after this loss, we need to see if you man could just bounce back like that. Because if you can bounce back like that, then that's calm. But if you're still seeing, you know, that same dusty first half that you had against Palace, then there's gonna be questions asked, man.
That's it. And you know what? Even against Newcastle, man, like there was enough opportunities we had to get the winner. I feel like we had enough opportunities, enough chances on goal. There was a Yara open header. He should have scored. And Burma missed an open goal. Yeah. And I know people were dunking on Casemiro, but man got the goal and then got taken off.
True. He's got 6 goals this season, I think. 6 or 7 goals this season. He's had a very good season.
In big moments as well. They're not just goals after the game's wrapped up. These are pivotal goals. And, you know, I feel like Carrick definitely got it wrong with bringing Malacia on. I think you're not going to... Why are you drawing for a player who hasn't had regular minutes out of match rhythm, isn't fit like that? You seen the way he got spun. Man was standing the opposite direction, bro. Man was looking at the goal. Wasila was behind him. You seen that still image?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Man got spun like a Beyblade. He wasn't ready. But I can't blame that on Malacia. I can't. Xerxes shot as well. Big up Flybury. Yeah, Xerxes almost scored a screamer as well. Like, it was one of them games where, bro, like, we could have walked out 1-1. We could have walked out 2-1. We ended up just losing. But it wasn't good enough. You get me? It wasn't good enough. I'm not going to blame Malacia. A lot of people are calling Malacia. He's not good enough. We know he's not good enough. But then why is he on the pitch? Who makes that decision? That's on the manager, right? So I got a call on Carrick for that still. I think he got that wrong, but I hope he's learned. And like you said, the best way to judge character is after a loss, after you take an L, and see how you respond. So now all eyes are on Aston Villa, and you know I'm also looking at Carrick as well. Like, what are you going to do different this time? Because if I'm seeing the same stuff, then yeah, it's a cause of concern.
Look at it. I just want to just show you this, from Scholesy, and I want you to chime in on Scholesy because you mentioned something a bit earlier, This was Scholesy's story on Instagram. That was on the 5th after United's defeat. This brother's a hater, you know. Michael's definitely got something special about him because United have been crap last 4 games.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to what he's saying, or is he just...
Oh, he can... This is the thing, isn't it? Where was this energy for Amram? Games in a row. No one said anything then. Man was begging for a back-to-back victory, bro, all season. Are you taking the mick out of my life? What are we doing? This is why I don't understand his double stand. Like, Scholes, is a legend as a player, but as a pundit, mate, leave it out. You're washed. Go suck on your daughter's toes, bud. You don't know what you're doing.
See,
have you seen Evra's quotes come out?
Who?
Patrice Evra.
No, what's he saying?
So he's come out after and he said Scholes is going mad. These pundits don't say anything in their career, and suddenly they make big headlines on TV. Basically saying that he's full of crap. He's saying Roy Keane's full of crap. And he said Gary Neville went to Valencia to ask for paella and he gave him fish and chips. So how can you chat on Carrick? That's word for word what he said. He called out all these pundits.
Oh, bro.
He said, Carrick is doing he's doing something which no one said was possible. He brought us back into the top 3, top 4. Why are you now going to flip on him when where were these standards for Amram when he was dragging us down through the pits of hell? No one said anything then. Why the standards switched? Why have they flipped? So big up Patrice Everett for that. Man kept it real. He's a real United fan still.
Yeah, he's real.
And if you look up for his coach, you'll probably find him. And bro, he cussed that Gary Neville. You know, man goes, asked for parlor and you gave him fish and chips. It's not easy being a manager. That's what he said.
Crazy, brother. Let's just move on from United anyway. Who you got next?
We got Villa at home.
When's that? Saturday, Sunday?
Let's double check.
That'd be a big. That's a big game for you, man.
Big up Ahmed, by the way, he's a real one.
Yeah. We're gonna answer his question in a minute, Ahmed. Big up to Ahmed.
We'll circle back to this here because I mentioned this a few weeks ago, and you know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk on this next.
You weren't hearing it then, but now things have changed.
I don't even think we're gonna get in much time to talk about Arsenal, but everyone's talking about Arsenal right now, so we don't even really need to even talk too much on
we
Arsenal.
Got Villa on Sunday, mate, 2 p.m.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game, you know. And there's some good games this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah. Big up BBK, by the way.
Is he here? Oh, big up to BBK in the building, man. I'll tell you the fixtures that we got on Sunday, yeah, because we got some bad boy games, yeah. Some very important games. Sunday. So Sunday, you've got Palace versus Leeds, bun that. City, United versus Villa, that's an important game. Forest versus Fulham. No, that's not the week I was talking about. Sorry, there's a week where Forest are playing Spurs, someone's playing someone else, and someone's playing someone else. But anyway, let's forget about everything. Forget about the United cooking, yeah? Spurs, bro. Spurs are losing games. Are they going to survive? Because I know Forest, yeah? Forest are rubbish, bro. Forest are dead.
I said this like 4 weeks ago, yeah. I'll pull out the fixtures. What did I say? And you were like, nah, not happening. 4 weeks ago, you know, I pulled out their fixtures. I said, Spurs are going down, mate. They're not surviving this. And I can genuinely say they are literally the worst team in the Prem, right? Wolves play better football than them in spells. West Ham play better football than them in spells, have better players. And Forest play better football than them. And the difference is those players have fight because they've been there, done that. This is it.
Yeah, but
do any of these Spurs players know what it means to fight in a relegation scrap? No. They don't. It's as simple as that. They're brought in a manager who doesn't know what he's doing when they should have really gotten Harry Redknapp. Are you going to bring a foreign manager who doesn't know to relegate the league into a relegation scrap? Are you dumb?
But you generally think they're going? I don't think they're going down because I think there's teams that are worse off than them. West Ham will do the thing of they go and lose their next game. Spurs will win. Actually, Spurs have got Liverpool, haven't they?
Bro, I said it last month. They're going down.
Nah,
I've been on this for about a month now.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
I've watching their fixtures, looking at their running. They still got champs to play.
Well, let's look at their fixtures.
They have 13 players. They have 13 players out. 13.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
How you rotate?
Where are these players? Why are they rushing them? Any of these players back then?
So you got Maddison, who was ACL. I think he was out all season anyway. Yeah. Kulusevski was out for a bit.
He's been out for a long time though.
Exactly. So that's their two main creators. If you think about the creative sparks, it's them two I'm looking at.
So here's their fixtures, yeah? They're gone.
Solanke came out from injury recently.
That's a good sign.
But then you got Romero and Van der Ven who don't want to be there. They're meant to be your leaders. And not only were they your leaders here, they're also your number 2 goal scorers. Your top 2, like their centre backs were chipping in with goals. If they're off the pitch, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to rely on Archie Gray and them, man? Come on, bro. What are we doing here? What? Xavi Simons, bro. That baby mama, little Bow Wow, bro. Look at him. He looks like he's always crying. He doesn't want to be there. This is not what the dream. This is not the dream that was sold to them, you know.
I want to see their fixtures, bro. So 8 fixtures to go, yeah. So Liverpool, that looks like a loss. This is the big game here.
Right. Tottenham let's play this game, yeah. Where is the 3 points coming from? Let's play this game. So
potential 3 points against Forest.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Forest are Forest are arse,
bro. They just slapped you against City and should have won the game.
Yeah, but
look, I'm not in a relegation. It's not about who has the best players necessarily. Like who has the fight for it. These Spurs players do not have the fight. I'm telling you,
No,
they're going
I
to
hear
get
that. I hear that.
slapped at Stadium of Light. They're going to get slapped by Brighton. Wolves will probably slap them. Villa will slap them. And Leeds will slap them as well. I'm not confident they get a single win. Chelsea 100% slap, you know. Even Everton will beat them.
Everton will probably.
Where's the win coming from? I don't see it. I said this 4 weeks ago, and I've still not seen a win.
I can see a draw. I can see some draws in there.
The draw's not
I don't
enough.
see all losses. Huh?
The draw's not enough. They need wins. They need dubs. Yeah, they're not beating Forest. Are you mad?
They're at home as well, you know. Spurs are at home though.
The home record's been the worst.
Oh, wow.
They're the only team in the Prem without a win all year. 2026 now, no wins. So
That's crazy, bro.
And it's again like, even if you look at some of the players in the West Ham team, right? Some of the players in the Forest team, they're better. They're just levels apart. They are. I'm sorry, Somerville, Bowen, Soucek. They're much better than anything in the Spurs front line. You go to Forest, you've got Gibbs White, you've got Anderson, you got Igor Jesus, you got some decent attacking options. Even the Wolves team, bro, the Mateus Mane is decent, man. João Gomez, Andre Gomez, Angel Gomez, like they got some decent little tidy players there. Who the fuck do Spurs have?
Anyway, listen. There was man saying,
who are you looking to? Richarlison to get
Brother,
you a goal. Come on, bro.
I can't believe they were Arsenal man saying, "Oh, I didn't want them to go down because we can slap them." No. Let them go down. Let their team go into administration. Yeah, I don't have no sympathy for Spurs. I don't have no sympathy for their fans. I hope they get relegated. Deji, Spurs, I hope you get relegated and you're going to championship games each week. Going to Exeter, going to, I don't know. I can't even think of any championship teams, bro, at the moment. But listen, QPR, all of these teams, bro.
Bro, this is deep. People don't realize if they go down, they're not coming back up.
Yeah, they're not coming back up for now. And enough players are leaving as well. Enough players will leave as well.
They'll have to go through administration, reset the whole club for it to come back up.
But they've got a big stadium as well, you know.
These owners, these directors, whoever's in charge of that club, have fucking ruined it. You don't know what they're doing. Don't swear.
It's Ramadan, man.
They've stopped real lot. I'm getting vexed on behalf of Spurs fans, but they've flipping ruined it. They've destroyed that club. They don't know what they're doing. And I think BBK mentioned it earlier. The fact that they hired Tudor means they never thought they were in a serious relegation scrap in the first place. Yeah. And that's a good point. That's a very good point.
They're just penny pinching, innit? Like, you know what? Let's just get in this
out of touch with the reality of what's happening. Had they clocked then that, this is getting techie, let's bring in a Harry Redknapp. Let's bring in someone who knows the club to see us over the line. It's a horrible season, but at least we won't get relegated. Look, bro, they went from a 6-point swing here to now, 1 point behind? Like our Forest 1 point behind them.
That's mad.
That 6-point swing was about a month ago, and I said it then. I was like, I'm looking at the fixtures, bro. They're not going to get a win. I'm looking at the way they're playing. Wolves were playing good football for spells. West Ham played good football in spells. Forest played good football in spells. Spurs haven't played any good football all season. I'm sorry, they haven't.
Anyway, Bun Spurs, man. I've spent a bit too much time. Quick fire, yeah. Champions League games coming up. Though I can't bother to go into the FA Cup. We've got through FA Cup rounds. There was a few. Southampton beat Fulham. That was a bit of a upset, and Port Vale beat Sunderland. League One. Port Vale beat Sunderland as well. Big up Port Vale. Big up Port Vale as well. But Champions League. Let's chat on that as well. I don't know who DR is. Where are you from? You tell us where you're from, DR or Dyer. Where are you from, my brother? When you hear us talk, it's the London lingo, my friend. We're not from the States, mate. You know what I mean? We're from London. Well, I'm from London. He's from Birmingham, like. But quick fire. Champions League. What's your thing on? Let me just bring up the fixtures as well. We'll just quickly go through this if you've got time. Yeah, Champions League. Big games tomorrow.
Spicy fixtures this week. We've got Newcastle, Barcelona, Chelsea, PSG.
Talk to me about these games, bro. So first, Galatasaray and Liverpool. What's going on in that game? 5:45 kickoff. I'm probably going to do a watch along.
I think out of all the games, this one I think is the most techie. I
Shout
think
my
this is the
boy
most
from Iraq, man.
this is the most techie fixture, I think, like for any team.
And then followed by what's wrong with the States, bro. I'll tell you. There's your answer. But go on.
That's what's wrong with the States.
Go on.
Yeah, I was saying, bro, I think this is the techiest fixture out of all of them, innit? Galatasaray away. It's a different kind of that Turkish atmosphere. It can get to you, man. They'll be up for it. And not only that, Liverpool already have lost there this season, right?
Yep.
Whether they learn from that or not, I don't know. Right? We'll find out. But I think out of all the fixtures, you ask Liverpool fans, they probably would have not. They would have accepted someone else before Galatasaray. You know, they would have preferred someone else.
I think wasn't it this when Galatasaray played Liverpool the first time in the group stage? I think Alisson was out then as well. I think Mohamed Dashaville was in. So you know what, with the likes of Osimhen and like all these guys, attacking and all that, Listen, Liverpool, be careful when you go down to the Rams Park, because you know Osimhen and co might have something for you. You know what I'm saying?
Just the atmosphere, you know. This Liverpool team have a soft underbelly this season, man.
These man, Nems is saying Galatasaray small fish, but you man were crying, because I saw some rumor that apparently they're not letting Turkish fans to Anfield or something, but that was a rumor I heard. But anyway, quick prediction: what's your score on that game?
2-0 Gala. Vamos.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0 Gala myself as well.
2-0 Gala.
Galatasaray as well. I'll have my top on as well. I'm going to do a watch along for that as well. Neat. Newcastle versus Barcelona. That's a good game. That's a good matchup there, you know. Physicality versus skill versus
3-1 Barca. 3-1 Barca. I think Barca are going
to go there and slap them up.
They did last time, man. They did last time as well. I think the physicality thing, you're never faster, more stronger than the ball, blood. If Pedro and Yamal are just bopping the ball and De Jong are bopping the ball in triangles, what are you going to do?
Yeah, but Newcastle got Gordon and them man, Osulu and them man there. What's it? Wurzel Gummidge and them man there. They got man there that, you know, Bruno. I know Bruno's on the bench. Bruno's injured, isn't it?
Yeah, he's out. So
Joe Linton, you know, Lighton.
Hearing it, lad. Man, I'm not hearing it.
Tonali, you know, they got all these man, Oh, he's got to go. Listen, people, I'm gonna just go through the predictions quickly because I think Mido's got to go anyway. Newcastle versus Barcelona. I'm gonna go for a 4-1 Barcelona. Atletico versus Tottenham. You know, Tottenham are just one of them teams, innit? They've probably got something for Atletico. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 with Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham, although I hope Madrid smack them up. And Atalanta versus Bayern. Atalanta versus Bayern. It's a tricky one. But I'm going to go for a 3-1 Bayern. Leverkusen versus Arsenal. I think we're going to deal with them tomorrow. 2-0 Arsenal. Bring your scores. PSG versus Chelsea. This is a difficult one, you know. PSG versus Chelsea. You know, Pedro's on form right now. PSG are, you know, revenge from the FIFA World Club Cup. I'm gonna go for a 3-2 Chelsea. Sorry, you're back.
Yeah.
So give us some predictions on those games I just reeled out, man. So I think you missed Atletico Madrid and Atletico.
It was 2-0 Gala, 3-1 Barca, 4-0 Atleti.
4-0.
2-1 Bayern. Leverkusen Arsenal, I reckon 2-0 Arsenal.
PSG versus Chelsea. Do you think that's a tricky one?
100.
The tricky one, isn't it? It's not straightforward, is it?
I think PSG
Chelsea draw without Godfrey. That that's more realistic to me, man. A draw.
I don't know, man. I reckon 3-2 PSG.
Yeah, I was going with that as well. Sporting. Means
I think
Bodo win it.
I think Bodo might slap him up, you know. Like a 3-1 Bodo.
Oh yeah, they're at home as well, isn't it? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 3-1. Real Madrid versus City, the big massive game, bro.
That's the big one, yeah. I'll be honest. I think City beat him. I think City nick a little win there, a little 2-1.
What's going on with Real Madrid these days, man? No one don't see them as this big Champions League team now. It's like obviously Man City are, you know, they're a good team and that, but it's like anyone could get changed from Real Madrid these days.
Listen, all it takes is one player for just a split second of individual brilliance, and that's the difference in it. It's fine.
Haaland injured as well. So where's the goals coming from for City? Semenyo,
you got Marmoush, you got Shirky, you got options there. There's no shortage of firepower. But the way Madrid play, like they just need 1 second of Mbappe or Rodrigo. Like,
oh wow,
Mbappe and Rodrigo, right? Yeah. So you're looking at who you're looking at. Then you're looking at Vinny. Are you going to step up? He stepped up in the last game. Are you going to step up this time?
Who plays up top then if Mbappe's out then?
It's going to be. I'm not sure. You know.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like
they lost the other day. Was it Celta Vigo?
They lost to Celta Vigo.
Yeah, on Friday. Right. And they lost Getafe the week before that.
That it just goes to show how much Spanish football I watch. I hardly watch.
Brian Diaz obviously up front. You got Vinny, you got Arda Güler, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Pina, Mendy, Rodrigo, Asensio, Trent, Courtois. I'm not looking at that team saying, yeah, man, shooking it.
And shooking it, yeah.
I'll be honest, like if you had Mbappe there and Rodrigo, I'd hear it. But no Mbappe, I think it's a big deal because he's been banging in goals for him, man, this season. And it's that Real Madrid situation it's I look at it, it's like a very similar situation to Man United, man. It's just years of mismanagement, right? And now club power has taken over, like player power has kind of ruined the club.
Someone's been ruled out for the game. Alvaro Caracas. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. He used to be our boy, man, at United.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Ten Hag sold him to Real Madrid.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's out for tomorrow as well. So, you see, bro, City right now, they're getting some little, you know what I mean? Some little airways right at the moment. You know what I mean? Everything seems to be dropping nice for them.
You say that.
It should be easy for them.
You said that, but they only just drew to Forest as well, you get me? So
true, definitely.
No one expected them to do that, you know? I expect them to beat Forest at home, but I think Madrid are in trouble, you know. I don't think they get through the stage, and I think this is the first time Madrid get knocked out this early, and it's embarrassing for them.
I'll hear it.
Like, this is their thing, isn't it? You can chat about the league in Spain, that's Barca's. Madrid's thing is champs, isn't it? If they don't rise in these knockout stages now, which is what they're supposed to do, this is their heritage, this is their legacy. So now's the time. Can you prove? You're facing a team which also isn't 100%. You're not facing a great treble-winning City side. This City team is also weak. It's also suspect. It's got liabilities. So should be an interesting game, man.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to speak on one last player, and that's one of my players because we ain't spoken about Arsenal. But Max Dowman, young 16-year-old. I know it's only Mansfield, but I don't care. The levels he's showing at this young age, he's showing that he's such a baller right now. And we've seen it. We saw it against Newcastle in pre-season. We've seen him do that in Newcastle in the Premier League as well, or I think it was Cup or whatever game. Is this a generational talent, or do we need to just humble ourselves a little bit?
Arsenal have a thing, right, where you guys like your shiny new toys. Didn't get bored of it, because you all said the same thing about Ethan Nwaneri as well.
Yeah, but come on, he's still a bad boy.
When Airy was on the block a couple of years ago breaking out, everyone said the exact same thing, and I rated it, and I rated him as well. I rate Max Diamond too. Take a touch in it. You have a couple of seasons, and then you might have a bunch of performances, and Arsenal fans will just say, "All right, we've got the next thing now." It's like shiny.
No, but do you see the way he plays though? Like the way he plays, he doesn't. The Arteta thing ain't in his brain yet.
This is it, right? So how long before that's coached out of him? Is it best for his development to leave Arsenal?
Nah, man, it's best for the manager to leave Arsenal, bro. Because I can't have a player like that with all that talent and then gets coached out of him. Nah.
Listen, I'm just seeing patterns in it. If Ethan got sent out the club here because he couldn't start over bloody Martinelli, where's Max Diamond coming from? He's even younger, less experienced, doesn't have Champions League minutes like that. He hasn't scored in big moments yet for Arsenal in the first team. Where is this hope coming from that he's going to get these opportunities too? I'm confused.
Yeah,
Trossard and Martinelli can't seem to get sold for whatever reason. Where maybe this summer that changes, isn't it?
Oh, these men need to go. These men need to go.
But I do as a talent though, like he's one of England's like best talents. Like with Ethan, right? With Ethan, he's up there, and even Skelly not getting minutes, but Skelly's he's a midfielder, like he's not a left back. Yeah. So when he's getting skinned up a left back, it's like, well, what do you expect? Exactly. Maybe play him in a natural position, and you can see him play line breaking passes. You can see him play forward, attacking, positive football, which Arteta doesn't like. he likes the horse shooting. So
yeah. What's quickly this one here, is Mason going back to United?
I don't think so. There's a lot of noise. But I think it's too messy. I personally would. The situation, obviously, what happened in it with him.
Yeah, but forgiveness, man.
And in England, like people don't let that go in it. As much as I would like to have him back because we need that. We need that kind of direct output that he's got. I also don't want him to be slated by the media every week for his situation, which you can't help now, innit?
This is a chance, and they're all like sending him death.
This is it, innit? And Man United, like this is the one club here where, bro, people hate on you for a living, innit? And they get paid for it.
Yeah.
I think you deserve better than that, innit? Regardless of what. Definitely. Look, man came out here and not charged, not guilty. That's as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, right? But people don't hear it like that. So I think it's too messy. I think it's too messy, right? And the funny thing is, who's involved in that situation with him? Man, like number 47, Philip Walter Foden. He was there, bro, with Philip Walter Foden. Yeah, man.
No.
Them two, bro. If you go back to the articles of the time, and it was Greenwood and Foden together doing the mad thing, but City protected him, right? He's the star boy. United let him send him out to the Wolves.
Let man rot, yeah.
Yeah, so. You look into it, right? Had we handled it differently at that moment, you can have a conversation, right? If it was a case of, we'll handle it in-house like how City did with Foden, people forget. And that's it, innit? Like, it's too late for that. So
I hear it.
It's too late for that now. But as much as I rate him, and bro, I think it was a mistake letting him go, innit? The situation is a situation. I don't think it's good for his mentals to come back.
Definitely. We're going to lock it off now anyway, man, because I see Mido's looking at his screen. People want to message him and meetings and all them things there. People, you know what? It's been the Monday lunchtime fix. Obviously, me and Mido are still fasting, so enjoy your lunch and all of them things there. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you haven't subscribed to both the channels, make sure you subscribe now. And go and check out Mido's content as well, man, because his content's fire as well, even though he hasn't done anything recently, and I've not even looked.
It's been a bit dry. It's been a bit dry recently,
isn't it? When you only play 40 games a season, bro, I hear it. It's not much, one game a week tax.
This is it.
But man, people,
that tax that allowed us to beat you at the Emirates and the only team to do it so far.
Yeah, whatever, man. Anyway, people, perspectives, smash the likes.
Big up everyone. Everyone in the chat. Always.
Big up.